One of the key things I do as I started learning this business here over the last 10 years, I realized there's a lot of people that want to get into it, but they all think it's a math problem. They all think, okay, I just need to find the right deal and underwrite it and then buy it. But there's so many nuances that most people don't think about. So I started, roughly, 7, 8 years ago, I started mentoring newer investors because, I had learning it and I knew what it took to take down property. So I started mentoring people, and not so much just on the underwriting and putting the deal together. Also, what is the mindset you need to have to be an investor, right? How do you go from, being a W-2 employee to run your own business, mindsets and everything else? Because that has really, I feel like the way I became successful was through, yeah, understanding the underwriting and everything else, but also getting around the right people to help me push in the right direction, right? So that has been an addition to my real estate business, is mentoring investors, and then it's gone on to executive coaching and leadership and business consulting, because that really is interesting to me, and I have a lot of experience through my business plus doing all these deals and so on, right?
I mean, I can see how you've got a wealth of experience to share that would probably give somebody else the insight and encouragement to take that next leap in their life, is if they were looking to venture into something that looks like uncharted territory to them, but you've kind of navigated your way through finding out what works, what doesn't work. If there was a magic wand, I mean, it sounds like you can, I mean, if I were you, I'd be thinking, well, what is my retirement? Because I'd be like, well, I've pretty much it doesn't sound like you've reached a pinnacle, but it kind of does. I mean, it does kind of sound like you've climbed to the top of the mountain. I mean, and you're kind of in this place where you kind of get to pick and choose. I mean, I myself as a business owner, I've been through the peaks and valleys, if you will. And, what looks like a valley today used to be a peak 10 years ago. It's kind of like, well, there's always the next great thing that my eyes are set on. And so if you were to have a magic wand to make, open doors, capital be like this next big, great, perfect scenario, what would that look like?